Hello, hello. This is episode 3 on a new series I have started where I analyze my own Destiny gameplay footage. I call this series The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly because I'm not picking games that I deliberately crushed and did really well. I try and pick some games that I do decent, but I'm not trying to put my best. I'm trying to put where it's a good balance between good decision making, good tactics, as well as making some mistakes and some bad pushes and some bad decision making. So I'm analyzing my own gameplay to find the holes, to talk about what I do well, what I do poorly, and hopefully get better because of it. Learn my mistakes so that I don't repeat them, and for you watching, maybe you can learn a few tricks. Like right there, the vertical space. I've said this before and I will say it again. Learn to master the vertical space. It's the best way to disorient a target. I've had some miraculous escapes from moments where I should have died very badly, but I escaped simply because I disoriented my target and used vertical space. So this is not one of my favorite maps, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of any of the Dreadnought maps, especially Cathedral of my own personal nightmares. It's way too big. I'm not a huge fan of the not a huge fan of the aesthetics, but it's not that they're bad maps, just not my favorite. So I'm running the Hawksaw this time. I was playing some Iron Banner, and as much as I love my No Land Beyond, and the Last Word especially for this map, it's a very balanced gun. This is the vendor roll. It's a very, very good multi-purpose tool. Some solid range, very reliable, and it complements my shotgunning quite well. Not always, but that's user error. We started off the game, and I think a couple people left. So we got 3 now. It's about to populate pretty soon. So we're going to come back and get the lead, probably because of that. But it's going to end up being a pretty good game overall. So now I'm scanning the perimeter, trying to move towards where I think they're going to be spawning. I see some pings on the radar. They're already moving in towards where my allies were. They came in right from behind. Trying to play it cautious, not rush in, be bullheaded and aggressive. Get the jump on him, but I'm not able to get the kill with my grenade. I do that several times in this game. Make sure you're really placing your grenades. And throwing knives are your best friend as a shotgunner, because if you miss that first shot and you're outside of melee range, you want to have a tool at your disposal to finish it off. If you're not running a hunter, you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes the best bet is actually to switch to your primary if you miss that shotgun shot, rather than try and close the gap again for a second shot. It's all situational, but there's just multiple ways to approach each situation. And vertical space. You will see a reoccurring theme up in the air today. So I was hoping they were going to spawn here, trying to grab the special. They did not. My allies spawned, probably because of my proximity. Now it's time to move on through. I'm trying to get to the action, but not charge right on in it. Except here, I don't want to let him get the special ammo. I'm trying to close that off, so I get the quick kill, grab extra special. Not that I really need that much shotgun ammo at this point, but wait for it. Don't re-engage. Throw the grenade. Sometimes, I already had low health. He had the advantage. If I tried to pop out and challenge him, which is what a lot of people tend to do, is just keep firing and don't stop. Sometimes the best thing is they're going to do that. They're going to try and challenge you. So a well-placed grenade or throwing knife or, if you're playing a different game, a tomahawk, any kind of range projectile. Take advantage of the fact that they're going to be stuck in one spot. Got the quick double.
Enemy captured Zone C.
Now my ally had his super, and I got pinched. Well, not pinched, but that didn't work out for me. The reason I sat back is I would rather let my ally with the super. I've stolen kills from people on my team with a super and realized afterwards, I should have let them kill him, because then I get the orbs. Try and let your allies get those kills and just follow behind them, provide support if you need to, even to take aggro at times. chaining supers, especially in a game type like Iron Banner, is so paramount to just good team tactics, to establishing victory, to sustaining a lead. And so is heavy ammo, as much as I hate it. The good news is I don't love using heavy ammo. Not because I don't think it's valuable, it's super valuable, but I just don't find it super fun running around with lots of ammo. I was going to try this time, just for posterity's sake. Unfortunately, I don't end up doing anything with it. It's very tragic, as you're about to see. Trying to be cautious, trying to be careful, wait for them to enter my sight line. And then one comes from behind. And dead. Not so good. Luckily, I was avenged by my teammate. Moving back into the fray. A bit too aggressive. I should not be moving up. And then I let him do what I have been doing to others with the slide shotgun. That was an example of me not taking stock of my surroundings and evaluating the situation. I just charged in foolhardy, and that was the consequence. Always... Oh! See, that was kind of funny. I just noticed him in my peripherals, like, oh, he's in the corner. Turn, managed to jump over him. He should have had me. Somehow I managed to evade certain death. When in doubt, jump. Another bad push. And this is something I wanted to mention. In situations like that, I got a team around me, they're on the other side of the wall. It's a bit of a stalemate. Your brain is going to tell you you've got two options. Charge or sit and wait for the situation to change. There's actually a third option, which I should have done, which is completely disengage and find a new route. What I should have done is either gone up to the right, away from the battle, to flank behind them, or just completely backtrack through the middle of the map and just find a new place to engage, a new line, a front line to assault. Barely missed the kill. Managed to trick him, get the kill. Vertical space, I'm telling you. Use it. And now I'm hoping he's going to come through the door. I'm trying to bait him so I can get the overhead shotgun kill. He's unfortunately too smart. Doesn't take the bait. So I back off a little bit. Get another throwing knife kill, but I can't get away. Those things are one of the most fun things about being a hunter, I'm telling you. Bones of Ale with throwing knives. Ooh, it's fun.
Zone B neutralized.
Alright, so this is a bit more cautious. Have to go for the flashy throwing knife kill. Let my teammate get back. See, that was an instance of me stealing the kill, but I think that one was worth it. Plus, it's close to the end of the game. I've already got my super. I just kind of decided to, go for flair. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Hoping he's gonna walk into that grenade, chasing the kill. He did not, so I disengage, try and find a new line of sight. And here he's coming. Take advantage of that vertical space. Unfortunately, he is able to get me at the same time. Had I taken that shot and or thrown that throwing knife sooner, I probably could have gotten him before he had a chance to take the shot. But that's just a question of reflexes. And mine are still improving. Now the game's almost over. At this point I'm thinking I want to find an opportunity to use my super. Saw lots of pings, I thought this will be easy, and then I just couldn't seem to figure out where he was. And I don't even know what I was doing with that one shot. Right into the ground. But, c'est la vie. So that was a pretty good game. I think it made me look better than the first two games that I posted. But there definitely were a lot of mistakes that I made that the enemy capitalized on, and then there were several mistakes that I didn't call out because it wasn't punished. However, I'm sure to make many, many more mistakes in future games, which will get called out. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or if there's anything that you would like me specifically to break down in terms of tactics, how to get better at specific skills, let me know in the comments, or you can send me a tweet at SuperFunPeople. That's where you'll find me, and several other of our members at SuperFunPeople. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.